So, we are all leaders here. So, here author has selected some song from written by Srila Prabhupada, befitting for this seminar. Srila Prabhupada wrote 8 Bengali songs on the Vyas Puja offering of His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He gave the name Vaisistyastaka. Vaisistya means glorification. So, actually, purpose of disciples or goal of life of a disciple to please a spiritual master. How to please a spiritual master? There's so many things you can do. But how you can please? If somebody give nice donation, nice food. But best thing will be, what we want is somebody does that, we become very happy. So what is the purpose of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur? What is the purpose of coming of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur here? Spreading Krishna consciousness. So, how to please Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur? By spreading Krishna consciousness. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine. Saraswate Deve means very dearmost disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta. How we become dearmost? Gauravani Pracharine. Because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's only one dream, to establish Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. Rupanuga Siddha, Rupanuga Siddhanta, Apasiddhanta Dhanta Harine. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati only desire to establish Rupa Goswami Siddhanta. And Apasiddhanta, kick out Apasiddhantas. And Rupa Goswami is, what is the purpose of Rupa Goswami? Sri Chaitanya Manoabhishtam, to establish Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Actually, there is Ekatta Manopashata, no difference of the Acharya's mission. So he became very dear by fulfilling Gauravani Pracharini. What is Gauranga Mahaprabhu Bani? Can you third verse. This song, Mahapur next, Mahapur Vicharsha Vairagya Pradhan. You got it? Mahapur Vicharsha Vairagya Pradhan, অথচ করিতে হবে সবাগারে দান. Prabhupada is saying, what is the Mahaprabhu's teaching? Vairagya Mahaprabhu's, all the disciples, including Mahaprabhu, what they showed? Vairagya. Topmost. Nobody can show that type of renunciation. And anybody try to show, they will fall down. Mahaprabhu Vicharsha Vairagya Pradhan. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Shikkhartameko Purusha Purana Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sharira Dhari Kripambadir Jastamang Prapadde. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya paid obeisance with this verse. But Athacha means again. Korite habe sabakare dan. Another teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one should distribute. So, one teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Vairagya, renunciation, and second teaching is distribute. Is same or contradictory? If I tell you, okay, give up everything, join in the temple, and after that you should distribute your wealth to everybody. Maharaj, what is your instruction? You should Give up everything, join temple, and after coming here you can distribute everything. I have nothing. So contradictory statement. Then Srila Prabhupada saying, actually it is not contradictory. Less intelligent person, Kanishta Adhikari, they cannot solve this problem. But oh my spiritual master, next verse. Mahabhagavat tumi diyasa sandhan. Kanishthar adhikare nahe samadhan, Mahabhagavat tumi diyasa sandhan. The Kanishta Adhikari, they will not understand, oh, what is the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? It looks contradictory. But Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has given the conclusion. That is why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Srila Prabhupada has understood that is why he is also very dear to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. What is that? This, I will not go whole song. He like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. Okay, go last para of this. Varnashram otito sei Chaitanyer bani. Varnashram otito sei Chaitanyer bani. Got it? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is Varnashram atit. Beyond Nahang Vipra Nacha Narapatir. Bhagavad Dharma se koita virani. That dharma is called Bhagavad Dharma. There is no tinge of cheating. Koita. Now, though Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said his teaching is beyond Varnashram, but again he took sannyas. Is contradictory? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, to establish that process, to establish that whatever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did, that is perfect. That is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur again started the sannyas pratha, the saffron color, Brahmanical thread. So that is it. So many people criticize that time Bhakti Siddhanta. But as a dear disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta, Srila Prabhupada established whatever my spiritual master did, that is the best. Why he did this? Next verse. Why he did this? Because, next, Shushka Vairagya kore na habe prachar. You got it? Yukta Vairagya hai sarva saratsha. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is Yukta Vairagya, preaching. But for preaching, you cannot do by false renunciation. If you want to preach, you have to accept Yukta Vairagya, true renunciation. And we should go third Vaisistyastaka. What should be the mood of a preacher? Prabhupada is saying, সবাই মিলিয়ে বসি যদি চিন্তা করে তবেই সুচারু হয় সেসব প্রচার. For preaching, we should sit together. সবাই মিলিয়ে বসি যদি চিন্তা করে. Prabhupada was so emphatic about this. Organization. Yeah. Our acharyas give nice example. Like we wear bullet in your hand. If you want to throw, how should you want to throw? How should you do this? There is a bullet in your hand. You put in the gun, then you'll go far distance. So whatever you want to do preaching, put in the gun of organization, then it will go very distant place. This organization is very important. Alone you cannot do. Another disciple of Prabhupada, glorified Prabhupada in Vyasa offering. So Prabhupada, you are more magnanimous than Vasudev Datta. Wow, who became more magnanimous than Vasudev Datta? Vasudeva Datta prayed. What he prayed? Deliver all living, not a single one, any single one. But how Srila Prabhupada more than that? Because when Vasudeva Datta prayed, he delivered everybody. But after 100 years, 500 years, those who will deliver them? Prabhupada established organization, and not only 5 years, 500, 10,000 years, those will come, everybody will deliver. That is the power of organization. And his organization, Prabhupada said, my spiritual master's dream was that. Organization. And organization, sometimes they misunderstood, though spiritual organization, why their manager? They misunderstood. That is why they fall apart. But Prabhupada says, no. Organization means run by a committee, not single person. Not my way is the highway. সবাই মিলিয়ে বসি যদি চিন্তা করে. If you organization, it is not that whatever to you, I will tell, just you follow. Not like that. সবাই মিলিয়ে বসি যদি চিন্তা করে, discuss, sit down and discuss together. তবেই সুচারু হয় সেসব প্রচারে. If you want to preach, first sit down together and come into conclusion and do that. Next one. তাই সে তোমার আজ্ঞা সবাই মিলিয়া প্রচারের কার্য করো বাণীতে মজিয়া. That is why, oh my spiritual master Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, your instruction, তাই সে তোমার আজ্ঞা সবাই মিলিয়া. Just go a little back. When Prabhupada has written this song? 1960. Okay, means 6 years before establishing ISKCON. So, he is telling to whom? NYPC devotees? He is telling whom? His godbrother. Why is telling? Because it was needed at that time. They fall apart. There are hundreds of moths and hundreds of founder Acharya, not single founder Acharya. That is why it was needed at that time. Still now also needed. তাই সে তোমার আজ্ঞা সবাই মিলিয়া. That is why, oh Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, your instruction, sit together and combinedly come into a conclusion. প্রচারের কার্য করো বাণীতে মজিয়া. বাণীতে মজিয়া means absorbed in instruction of the spiritual master. What is the instruction of the spiritual master? Life and soul of a disciple. Who said this? Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So if instruction is spiritual master, life and soul, and somebody is not following, then he is a dead disciple. If a dead, Prabhupada is joking, if a dead person is breathing, that means he is ghost. What is the purpose of the ghost? So create fear in the society. So if we are not following instruction of the spiritual master, we are a ghost disciple. We will create disturbance. তো প্রচারের কার্য করো বাণীতে মজিয়া. So as our spiritual master instruction to preach, so just follow the instruction of the spiritual master and preach combinedly. No, my spiritual master is not combinedly anybody. My spiritual master Bhakti Siddhanta only one. He is a lion guru. Lion cannot stay with other. He is a lion guru. Fox, jackals, lamb, they can mix together. My spiritual master also. My spiritual master was a lion guru. He never compromised anybody. He was alone. So we are the son of lion. So why is he combined together? My way is the highway. Prabhupada said no. নকল করিতে গেলে বিপরীত ফল. We are not Bhakti Siddhanta. নকল. Don't try to imitate Bhakti Siddhanta. যতদিন যাবে সব হইবে বিকল. Bikal means? Bikal It's not a word in Hindi. Call means machine. In Bengali, call means machine. And bicall means when machine does not work. Bicall means useless. So, jotodin jabe sab hoibe bicall, everything will stop and fall apart. If you try to imitate Bhakti Siddhanta, then on the course of time, everything will stop. Everything will spoil. এখনো ফিরিয়া আসো প্রভুর আজ্ঞায়, সকলে মিলিয়া মজে তাহার পূজায়। এখনো ফিরিয়া আসো। Still there is a time. Come back. Prabhupada is requesting his God brothers. এখনো, still. এখন O means still. এখনো. Still there is time. It is not that. How many years after? After 24 years of his departure of his spiritual master. 36 he departed. He is writing 60. That means after 24 years. এখনো ফিরিয়ে আসো. There is a lot of damage in last 24 years. It is not still hopeless. এখনো ফিরিয়ে আসো প্রভুর আজ্ঞায়. Instruction of this is the desire of our spiritual master Bhakti Siddhanta. সকলে মিলিয়া মজে তাহার পূজায়. Our everybody's desire, goal should to worship Bhakti Siddhanta. Why ISKCON is so much united? Everybody is worshipping Srila Prabhupada. Now one should worship spiritual master. Oh, we are everywhere worshipping. No, that is not worship. ফুল ফল মহোৎসবে পূজা নাহি হয়. Flower and fruit, that is not the real worship. What is real worship? বাণীর সেবক যেই সেই তো পূজা হয়. He is the real worshipper. Who broadcasted Gauriya devotees? They are doing Guru Puja also Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. They are broadcasting Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati names throughout the world. There are so many Gauriya Maths and all over the world. They are also broadcasting. And Prabhupada also broadcasted Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Who did more? Naturally Srila Prabhupada. How? Banir Shevak Jai Shaita Puja. So, real worshipper of spiritual master actually is service. Follow the instruction of the spiritual master. বাণীর যে সেবা হয় সেই শব্দ ব্রহ্ম, ফিরিয়া আসো ভাই না করো দম্ভ। বাণীর সেবা যে হয় সেই শব্দ ব্রহ্ম। শব্দ ব্রহ্ম means transcendental sound vibration. The instruction of spiritual master is a transcendental sound vibration. It is not like our instruction. We are telling so many nonsense talk. Spiritual master instruction is not like that. Whatever is coming from spiritual master's mouth, as he is a Vaikuntha man, spiritual personality, whatever is coming out from his mouth, that is also transcendental. So, take the instruction of the spiritual master with that spirit, not with half-hand theory. Oh, it is not applicable for current affairs. It is not like that. Bhagavad Gita, which edition is going on? First edition is still going on. Bhagavad Gita is still first edition. What is the science book for last 100 years? First edition, one edition is going on. Anybody? In science book also. In anatomy, in 100 years, any change of the body, anatomical structure? In last 100 years, any anatomical change in the body? No. It's still anatomy, medical science book, also so many editions. Why? It is written by the material person. But Bhagavad Gita by Krishna, that is a 5,000 years ago, still first edition is going on. So that is why the instruction of the spiritual master also, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told 500 years ago, Prithivite ache jata nagaradi gram. Or whatever instruction he has given at that time, Rup Goswami given that time, Bacha Begum, Manasha Kuroda Begum, is there 500 years ago. Is there any need of edition of these verses? No. Firiya aisho bhai na koriyo dambo. Please come back. Don't become arrogant. Please come together and we should preach combinedly. কালিদাস নাগ সেই মাস্টার মশাই বলেছিল একদিন প্রকাশ্য সভায়. Prabhupada is saying, here Prabhupada is little cautious. He said, he is not telling, I am telling. He is one of my teacher, his name was Kalidas Nag. He in open, he told in open Prakasha Shava, open assembly. Assembly or who is it? Open meeting? Okay. Prakasha Shava. So that means it should not speak in Prakasha Shava. It's dangerous. But still he told that. What he told that? কলির মিশন হলো সারা পৃথিবী জুড়ে মহাপ্রভুর সার কথা খাঁচার ভিতরে. কালিদাস নাগ, he told, there are so many missions, সারা পৃথিবী জুড়ে, throughout the world, so many missions. Missions of Kali. All are the Kalish mission. Whatever going on in this world, all are Kalish mission. What is Kalish mission? Those against Krishna consciousness, all are Kalish mission. So, how many Bhagavad Gita are printing every day, distributing every day? How many newspaper is distributing every day? Is any comparison? How many newspaper is distributed? How many copies? How million or billion? Billions. And how many copy of Bhagavad Gita every day? 1,000? Okay, 1,000. How much difference? 1 billion means 10 to the power 12. 10 to the 9. And 1,000 10 to the power 3. So how much difference? Who is more powerful? Bhagavad Gita. Because this is transcendental. They are temporary. Though they are 10 to the power 9, but they cannot compete with 10 to the power 3. Because this is transcendental. So, Kolir mission is throughout the world. How many? Not only newspaper, so many organizations distributing, so many things. But, Prabhupada is lamenting. Prabhupada is not lamenting. He is Prabhupada quoting some other teacher. He is lamenting. Kalidas, he said, lamenting, the Kolir mission is filled up throughout the world, but the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on the inside the cage, khachar bhitor. Khachar bhitor means? Khacha means? Pinjara. Cage. We should not feel ashamed. What do you think? We are here for what? Accepting Krishna consciousness means? Accepting Krishna consciousness means? Declaring war against Maya. And after declaring war against Maya, and Maya distributing lot of mission, and our mission is within the case. We should not feel ashamed. Prabhupada is saying, see, লোক লজ্জা নাই আমাদের ভাই, ব্যবসাদারি চালি করে শিষ্যের বাড়াই. CC means? CC? Dikkar. Ashamed, ashamed. Lok lajja nahi. Lok lajja means we are not ashamed. Lok lajja na amader bhai. We are not ashamed by seeing this type of situation. Still we are proud. For what? ব্যবসাদারি চালে করে শিষ্যের বাড়াই। ব্যবসাদারি অর্থাৎ বিজনেস, বড়াই অর্থাৎ বড়াই means to increase means proud, বড়াই করনা। শিষ্যের বড়াই অর্থাৎ proud of their followers, proud of I have one organization, I have 200 disciples, 3,000 disciples. We are all small preachers. One voice choice or base. Founder Acharya, so many. I think more everybody is founder Acharya somewhere. And so many, maybe in your city, 3-4 voice choice founder Acharya. I am the founder Acharya. Maybe your name is not written, but in the mind is written. I am the founder Acharya of that voice and choice. It is not written in there, but it is written here. I was that person. I established that voice and choice and base. So, and I am proud. Pune, how many voice? 5. We have 10 base. How many? Only 10 boys, 50. I have? We have 20, 10 means 200. So, there is no comparison with us, Chopot and Pune temple. So, we are proud of that. Not everybody, somebody. So, here, Prabhupada is telling about his God brother. Gauriya Math broke. They established small, different other Gauriya Math. They are not ashamed that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's mission has broken. They are not try to construct that again that mission, but they are happy with their small mission. Oh, I have 1,000 disciples. Another person, I have 2,000 disciples. Oh, in my parikrama, I have 10,000 disciples. It's good, not bad. But was it the mission of Bhakti Siddhanta? Bhakti Siddhanta's mission was worldwide organization. Prabhupada's appeal for that. He is concerned about worldwide mission, not for a small voice choice or base or some other thing. প্রভু তাই বলেছিল প্রচার করিবারে, কনিষ্ঠ ঢুকুক শুধু ঘণ্টা নাড়িবারে। প্রভু তাই বলেছিল প্রচার করিবারে। প্রভু মিন্স Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that is instructed to preach. Konishta ঢুকুক শুধু ঘণ্টা নাড়িবার। ঢুকুক means? ঢুকুক means? ঢুকুক शब्द हिंदी में नहीं ना? ढुकुक का घुसना, अंदर में घुसना, पुजारी रूम में घुसना। ढुकुक, ढुकुक means enter into the altar. क्यों? Why? घंटा नाड़ीबारे means घंटी बजाने means duty worship. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is joking. Duty worship is घंटा नाड़ना. So that is the power of Bhakti Siddhanta. He can tell this type of thing. Like Vrindavan Vashi, Brajavasis. Can you comment about the Brajavasis? No. But Prabhupada said, some are they are here not pulling mala. They are chanting, Ruti Chana, Ruti Chana. Prabhupada has written in the song, Nirjaner ghare kebol Ruti Chana khoje. He's thinking, that house was not so much ghee on the chapati. I should go that house. So, Nirjaner ghare kebol Ruti Chana khoje. Can you tell like this? You will be beaten by someone. But Prabhupada has still told it. Prabhupada has that right. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati has right. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, those who are ringing the bell in the temple, they are Kanishta. Kanishta ঢুকুক শুধু ঘন্টা নাড়ি বাড়ে. Those are Kanishta, they should do deity worship. But the first class, Uttam, they should go for preaching. So, that means what Prabhupada is telling? You have established one temple, one voice choice base, and you are guiding? No. That is Kanishta. Think about worldwide mission. So, there is one song, this type of 8 songs are there. So, songs are with PPT with Antadev Prabhu. If anybody want, you can take from him. This type of 8 songs are there. I should stop here if anybody has a question or comment. Prasad, another 15 minutes. So 15 minutes time is there. If you don't, okay, question is there. I can hear.
Maharaj, as this Maharaj told that Kanishta Dhukuk Shudu Ghanta. So, like, is there any possibility of Kanishtas, because it's there? They come to be like just like banging that ghanta. So, is there any provision, like, can they ascend to Madhyama or Uttama through this process? Like, how long it takes?
Okay, very nice. Kanishta, they can ring bell. That does not mean anybody ring bell, he's Kanishta. Is clear? Kanishta can only ring the bell, but Uttam also can ring the bell. But here is telling, those who are Kanishta, unable to preach, those are not Madhyam or Uttam, unable to preach, they have no quality to preach, they do something, worship. But here is telling, this is good, but this is not the best. And, oh, I am not a preacher, I don't have that. Okay, then you do deity worship. There is no harm. But if you want to become Uttam, then you go for preaching. And your question, can Kanishta, can Madhyam, Uttam? Yes, why not? That is the process. We are here for what purpose? Nobody is claiming we are Uttam. We are not Kanishta also here. Not everybody. We are not, everybody is Kanishta also. We try to become Kanishta, then gradually on the Madhyam. And I don't know, this lifetime Uttam will be not. But we should try to uplift. Question is that in NYPC, Janivashpu, Pankajanipu, they are doing deity worship. Are they Kanishta? I already told, those who are ringing the bell, they are not Kanishta. Uttam can do ringing the bell, but Kanishta only can ring the bell. So those who are doing pujari, they are Kanishta. It is, first I have given the answer. It is not that those who are not preaching, they are Kanishta. Those who are preaching, they are Bhajananandi. They are not Kanishta, they are not topmost, but they don't want to preach. But here question is, those who are unable to preach, they should do also something. Those who are unable to become Madhyam or Uttam, what they should do? They should engage here. That is also by And by doing that, he will also go to Golok Vrindavan. It is not that he will not go Golok Vrindavan. Here is telling like, if you are unable to preach, then at least do preaching by doing deity worship. But best will be that, go out for preaching. Like Prabhupada. He would have done deity worship in Vrindavan, but he went west. Thank you. Any other? Two hands. You can tell from here. Okay, question is that in organization is good, but some evil also there. Yes. Who is like airborne disease, waterborne disease, foodborne disease? Which is more dangerous? Airborne disease, waterborne disease, foodborne disease. Why? So which is more bad, air or food? Which one is more important, air or food? Air. So which is more dangerous? Air, because disease is spread through air more than the food. So everything has good and bad thing. For bad thing you will give up everything, that is not the idea. Yes, there may be shortcomings there. Where is not there? Everywhere. If you drink water, there is a chance of drinking poison. And if you don't I don't drink. If the earthquake, who will die first? Who is within the building? So better I should not stay in the building, I should stay outside. Who is the better place? Safe place is the building or outside? No, I have heard the earthquake, maximum people died there. Who is safe place? Twin Tower and the street. Now, Twin Tower, so many people has died, but street nobody has died that time. So, there always should be there. We should try to rectify our mistake. Is it okay? I think no more question. If no question, 7 minutes are we can sing this song. Yes.
Yes. Krishna Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for giving us the proper mode of preaching. So one point I could understand is that Prabhupada is saying that we should preach, not only preach, but preach together. So what are the major challenges? Why the devotees, they don't want to preach together? If you can little highlight on this and how they can overcome this tendency. So what are the reason why devotees, although I am very sure most of devotees understand these principles, we have heard many times. So what are the exact reason that doesn't allow us to come together? Even like this IIC, Maharaj, like devotees are most of the time they are so busy locally, occupied. So when we tell them we have to come for the common cause, to come together and develop youth preaching all over India, how to come together and think. They say, how will I get benefited? That kind of thought comes in our mind that my project, I am working on that, why I should think of whole India. So coming out of our local and coming together and thinking for the whole world, like you mentioned. So what are the main challenges, Maharaj?
Very nice question. Which engine is more power, Rajdhani or Malgari? Huh? Which engine is more powerful, Rajdhani engine or Malgari ka engine? Malgari. People give credit to whom? Rajdhani engine ka. So if you want to go together, you will not get credit. If you go alone, faster, people will give credit. If you sing alone, do something, you can immediately get some credit. But if you do combinedly, you have to go slower and you will not get the credit. Most important factor actually, we don't want to share our credit. Like if there is a biplab, 1 lakh people will come and all the plan has come from my idea. And Sundar Gopal has did this, 10 Guinness record, that. But if I discuss before starting this in the meeting, then nobody will say only my name. This credit should be shared with another 10 people. But as it's come from my idea, I have collected CSR, all these other things. So I am saying there is no mistake in following this. So why other will not follow? If everybody follow, and I will get the credit. There is no harm. But if before starting all these things, our credit should be shared, I will not be glorified that much. That is actually most important factor. But if there is no fear of sharing my credit, what is the problem of combining together? Our most important factor actually, we don't want to share our credit. For the Vaishnavas, 3 hindrance, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Kanok, Kamini, Pratishtha. Kanok, Kamini, Pratishtha. I am sitting here. Miss World is want to get me married. And this is Kanok, Kamini, Kanok. 1 mountain of gold want to give me. And another, you will become president. This type of king of the whole world. These are 3 things. So, if we get all these things, do we want to share with anybody? We don't want to share with anybody. So, if we want to become Vaishnava, we should free from all these things. Kanok Kamini Pratishtha Bhagini Sari Ache Jare Shaito Vaishnava. If we are unable to give up, then we cannot proceed so much. We may proceed little, not so much.
Thank you very much, Maharaj. Very wonderful explanation and very relevant question by Sundar Gopal Prabhu. So what I think, why we are not able to come together, like you said, because normally we measure our success by external factors, not by internal factors. So externally, we see how much I am growing, how many bases I have, how many followers I have. And this is what is recognized, this is what the credit is given for. So if right from the beginning, we have this kind of orientation that the spiritual growth is mainly internal. Internally, if we are growing, external will surely manifest. So we are coming together here so we can have this kind of churning that real spiritual growth means what? So we should look for inward growth also. So if you are looking for internal growth, then we like to come together and please Srila Prabhupada. But if this is missing and we are looking only for the external things, then it's very difficult to come together.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, what you said was actually perfect. But yes, just to add on, maybe a lack of missionary spirit, Maharaj, is there because we don't think that we are missionaries. Like we see that Christians, they work in unity. Or say Muslims also, they work in unity. Because they are missionaries somewhere in their spirit. But we lack, when we lack this missionary spirit, and then we get lost in our own kingdom, I the king, without a queen, and I have my kingdom. So then we are not able to work together, preach together. We are not able to see the bigger picture. But actually we should be doing that. Like I see sometimes even one book distributor who does book distribution in some other area, he's criticized. How dare you do that? For which the person should be appreciated, he gets criticized. He came to our area. So what did he do? He was distributing Prabhupada books in our area. So now people are chanting Hare Krishna. Oh, so sad. So the lack of missionary
Because
spirit.
back of the mind, he'll be his follower. He's not telling that part.
Yes, Maharaj.
He'll be his follower. He'll not, in future, there's no chance of become my follower. That is why. He's not telling that part actually.
Yes,
But this is back of mind is there.
So Maharaj, preacher want that the people should go back to Godhead, but only through me. That's the problem. So like Krishna and Sudama, they were there fulfilling the mission of Guru as they went to jungle. But they were also holding hand of each other. So similarly, we should also hold hand of each other and fulfill the desire of our Guru, Srila Prabhupada. So we can learn from Krishna Sudama how to be missionaries.
Thank you very much, Maharaj. I was just trying to reflect while hearing both of them. One of the very important point of all you also mentioned in the presentation is how Srila Prabhupada could identify the mission of his spiritual master. So individually, person may not be able to contribute in a bigger level, maybe because of somewhere disconnection with the spiritual master's desire, Srila Prabhupada's desire, where individuals' desires takes more precedence in terms of looking for more benefit, what I can do. So as yesterday we were discussing that point, saying that when the personal ambition becomes more, so ambition to please Guru, that drives, because we see practically the Prabhupada disciples, how they have flooded the whole world around with so many devotees, because that single pointed desire to please Srila Prabhupada. So that connection could be the one of the reason for not able to come to the bigger level of contribution.
Maharaj, all devotees spoke beautifully. I will repeat one point which I had heard from Amog Lilapu earlier, another time. Amog Lilapu was sharing that if in my town, Brahma Kumaris come and take people, I have no problem. And if Art of Living comes, they take people, I have no problem. But if another ISKCON temple comes, I have a lot of problem. So they can become other Mayavadi followers, but they cannot become devotee of Krishna.
Also, Maharaj, like some bad experiences also. Like, although the devotee's behavior, like, has, due to the behavior of the devotee, sometimes the experiences becomes very bitter and bad. So people go in defensive zone. Like suppose some devotee was invited in my area willingly, but then happens that he comes and starts taking devotees from my side who are under my, and then, so then that experience, I was so welcoming, I was so, big-hearted, but then he came and started damaging the already preaching going on. So such kind of incidences also sometimes, like broad-mindedness from both sides, like it should be like a win-win kind of mindset, where like we respect each other, kind of mutual respect. Like we have seen many times it happens that we talk big philosophy, but then we know that this devotee belongs to this devotee, but still we try to talk to him and bring him to my side. Although we know that we have to go back to Godhead, Krishna is watching, Krishna is in our heart, everything we know, but still this happens sometimes. Basic morality, it's not about very high level of love, but this is basic morality, that par daresu matrivat, par drabbesu loshtavat, and par bhaktesu, I don't know what.
Atmavat. Part of the bhakti is Atmavat.
So even these basic etiquettes sometimes we see in the devotee's life missing, and because that other devotee gets bitter experience. I called him, I allowed him then, but then he deceived me. So next time, I will never allow such things. So this maturity little bit also helps, like how we deal with each other, that etiquette, Vaishnava etiquette part. Yes, Maharaj.
Last point, Baldev Prabhu. Last point, last comment.
Hare Krishna. I was hearing from one senior devotee, he nicely mentioned this term Kali Yugo. He said in Sanskrit, Yugo also means two. So, if there is one person, then there is no problem, there is no fight. He'll fight with whom, right? But as soon as Yugo, two come, there is chance of fight. So, Kali, he enables or he arranges a situation when people come together, there is quarrel. So Kali Yuga is the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. So we have no choice. When you come together, there will be quarrel. But the problem, if you are alone, then we will be having hypocrite. Because we can't practice spiritual life, we can't preach alone. We may show we are preaching or practicing, but there will be hypocrisy within our heart. So the only option is come together. And therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came not alone with 5, Pancharattva, to preach. So the antidote for Kali Yuga is not to stay alone in hypocrisy, but to come together, and the center should be Krishna conscious. The center should be Guru. Center should be Srila Prabhupada. When all come together, then we can preach more effectively, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu demonstrated through Panchatattva. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shavad Gaur Bhaktavinda ki, Gaur Premanandi.
For giving the talk on this very important topic by loudly chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you.